Good day, everyone. I am John Renal Boncawil, and today we are going to present to you the group report of Group 6 on Samahang Nayon problems and prospects. So, before that, what is Samahang Nayon? Meaning, village associations in Filipino refers to the community-based organizations in the Philippines. While the provided topic focuses on the Rochdale pioneers and their impact on the cooperative movement, we can extrapolate their lessons to understand the challenges and opportunities faced by Samahang Nayon. So, let's proceed to institutional barriers. We have here many Samahang Nayon face significant institutional barriers, and these include: first, we have the lack of access to capital. Second, we have the complex bureaucratic processes. And third, we have the limited technical assistance. First, lack of access to capital. Securing funding for projects and operations can be difficult, hindering growth and development. So, ang organizations would need siya of capital to operate and to grow more, di ba? Second, complex bureaucratic processes. Navigating government regulations and obtaining permits can be time-consuming and costly, diverting resources from core activities. Yes, of course, ang usa ka organizations nga nag-offer og mga products and services needs a permit, di ba? From the government. And that can be time consuming and costly. Third, we have the limited technical assistance. Many organizations lack of access to training and support in areas like financial management, marketing, and good governance. So, since ang Samahang Nayon is mostly composed of people who are small farmers in the village, good, they don't have the access. Kumbaga, they don't have the access to technical assistance like mentorship, training on access to training and support in areas like financial management and marketing and governance. So let's proceed to the negative values and attitudes. Several factors can hinder the success of Samahang Nayon, and first we have here mistrust and lack of transparency. So, lack of transparency in financial management and decision making can erode trust among members, lead to conflict and instability. So, it is kind of important yun nga transparent. There should be a transparency in our organization. So second, patronage and corruption. The influence of patronage networks and corruption can undermine the principles of fairness and accountability, diverting resources and hindering progress. So, corruption doesn't only happen in politics, but they also happening in any organizations, mapadako, mapagamay nga organizations. So, lack of member participation. So, ang cooperative need siya og more members, mas maayo, mas daghan, mas maayo. So, lack of member participation, low levels of member participation can weaken the organization's capacity to achieve its goals. So, let's proceed to the records of Filipino associations. While comprehensive data on all Samahang Nayan is unavailable, anecdotal evidence suggests that many face challenges related to record keeping and accountability. Accountability improving record keeping is essential for transparency, attracting investment, and ensuring the long-term sustainability of these organizations. The Rochdale pioneers' emphasis on transparent financial reporting serves as a valuable model. So let's proceed to the next slide. Need for honest and competent managers. So effective leadership is crucial for the success of an organization, including Samahang Nayon. Honest and competent managers are needed too. First, we have here the guide strategic planning. So develop and implement effective strategies to achieve the organization's goals. mo na ang trabaho sa competent managers. Second, we have the manage resources effectively. Ensure that funds are used efficiently and transparently. Third, we have to build strong relationships, foster collaboration among members and stakeholders. Fourth, we have to promote good governance, establish the clear rules and procedures to ensure accountability and transparency. The Rochdale Pioneers' success was partly due to their commitment to democratic governance and regular elections. So, if ang organization has the good governance, no, probably mahimo siyang successful yun tungod kay sa iyang pamamalakad po na maayo pagdala. So, let's proceed to the prospect for Samahang Nayon. Despite the challenges, Samahang Nayon has significant potential to contribute to the community development by addressing the issues outlined above and adapting to best practices from successful cooperative models like the Rochdale Pioneers. They can become more effectively and sustainable. This includes focusing on member education, promoting transparency, and attracting competent leadership. So let's give our floor to our next reporter, Mr. Rafi Kumanag.
Good day everyone, I am Rapi Kumanad. I am now going to discuss the problem of Samahang Nayon. So first we have the financial management. So poor record keeping and lack of proper financial management practice have been identified as major internal problems for cooperatives, including Samahang Nayon members. So poor record keeping and inadequate financial management practice are common issues. Without accurate records and sound financial system, cooperative struggles to track income, expenses, and savings. These lead to mismanagement of funds, lack of transparency, and loss of trust among members. Ultimately, it affects the cooperative's ability to sustain operations and plan for growth. So next problem is the training and skill development. Lack of training and skill development program has been significant concern, impacting the ability of members to effectively participate in and manage their cooperative. So there is a noticeable lack of training programs for members. Members often lack the necessary knowledge and skills to manage and participate effectively in the cooperative. So without regular education on cooperative principles, leadership, and financial literacy, the organization's overall competence suffers, leading to poor decision making and inefficiency. Next, we have the organizational capacity. So weak governance and lack of established policies and procedures can hinder the sustainability and effectiveness of Samahang Nayon operations. So weak governance and the absence of clear policies hinder the operations. Cooperative needs strong leadership, define roles, and establish procedures to function well. When these are missing, confusion, mismanagement, and internal conflicts arise. It also makes it hard for the cooperative to respond to the challenges or seize opportunity for growth. So the next is we have the most common issue, land conflicts. Land dispute between the smallholder farmers, wealthy landlords, and the state pose a significant challenge. So dispute over land ownership usage. So land related issues such as unclear land titles, overlapping claims, or dispute among members often hinder cooperative projects. So this conflict can delay or stop agricultural production, discourage investment, and strain relationship within the cooperative. Without proper conflict resolution mechanism, land issues can become long-term barriers to development. So last, we have the membership and engagement. Lack of ownership mentality among members can lead to this engagement and difficulty in mobilizing community support for cooperative activities. So members often do not feel strong sense of ownership when members are not fully engaged or not do not see the cooperative as their own, participation will drop. So this leads to low turnout in meeting, limited volunteer support, and weak collective action. A lack of member involvement weakens the cooperative's community base and reduces its ability to fulfill its goals. So that will be all my report. Thank you, ma'am.
Everyone, good day. Basili here, third reporting about prospect of Samahang Nayon. So first of it, strengthening governance. What strengthening governance, improving leadership training, promoting transparency and accountability, and establishing clear policies and procedures are crucial. What it means is improving how leadership manage and make decisions. Other term of it is better leadership and transparency. And for example of it, providing leadership training to cooperative heads and creating clear rules and responsibility for members. So the second one is financial empowerment. So seeking government support, promoting financial literacy and encouraging member saving and investment can enhance financial stability. So what it means is helping membership become financially stable and knowledgeable. So other term, money management, skills and support. So for example, if it is conducting seminars on savings, investment, and offering access to government grants or microloans. So the third one is community-led initiatives. So empowering members to take ownership of projects and initiatives, focusing on their specific needs and priorities can foster greater participations. So, for example, what it means letting the community decide and run their own projects. Other term, community-driven projects. An example of it is a local group plans and manage a vegetables gardens based on community needs. So the fourth one is digital technologies, leveraging technology and for communication, training, and financial management can enhance efficiency and reach. The means of it, using modern tools like computers and internet for better operations. Other term of it is tech solution and management for management and learning. So example of it is using mobile apps to track savings or hosting online for training for members. So the fifth one is collaboration and partnerships. Working with other organization, government agency, and local leadership can create a more supportive ecosystem for Samahang Nayon. It means teaming up with others for shared goals. Other term, working others for partnership. For example of it is partnering with the Department for Agriculture to access training, tools, or term inputs. So that's all my report and thank you for listening. Goodbye.